Isaiah Likely injury update. Fractured foot. Week 1 return possible for Ravens. Breaking news. Isaiah Likely's foot fracture puts season in question. Will he be ready for the opener? NBC Sports. In a shocking turn of events, Baltimore Ravens star tight end Isaiah Likely suffered a foot fracture during Tuesday's practice session, throwing his availability for the upcoming season into doubt. However, ESPN sources reveal that a comeback for the highly anticipated Sunday night opener against the Buffalo Bills is still on the table. /x.com/jfowlerespn/status/195-052185-74314. Head coach John Harbaugh confirmed the setback, estimating that Likely will be sidelined for several weeks. Yet, the team remains hopeful for his return to action. This situation begs the question, can Likely bounce back in time for such a crucial game? And how will this affect his contract negotiations? As Likely enters the final year of his current deal, many fans and analysts speculate about a potential contract extension. With the projected recovery timeline, it appears the injury won't significantly impact his prospects. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this unforeseen event sway the Ravens' decision? News notes. Isaiah Likely suffers ankle injury at Ravens practice. Injuries during training camp can alter the course of a team's season, and that's exactly what the Baltimore Ravens are facing with Isaiah Likely's recent setback. The promising tight end, known for his versatility and steady growth, injured his ankle during Tuesday's practice, forcing him out for an extended period. And that's a significant blow for both him and the team. Here's what happened. During the very last drill of practice, Likely was running an outbreaking route in a one-on-one drill when he twisted his ankle after making contact with a defender. The injury was serious enough that he had to be carted off the field as fellow players and coaches gathered nearby. Ravens head coach John Harbaugh was clear but cautiously optimistic when he addressed the media, saying, "We'll have more information after tomorrow's MRI. It's an ankle and foot issue, and unfortunately, it looks like he'll be out for several weeks." On the bright side, it's early in training camp, so there's time to recover. Likely has become one of quarterback Lamar Jackson's trusted targets and a pivotal element in the Ravens' offense. Last season, he recorded personal bests with 42 catches, totaling 477 yards and 6 touchdowns. This injury comes at a crucial time. He's entering a contract year, which means showing his full potential is more important than ever. Missing a chunk of camp could complicate things for him. However, the Ravens have a deep tight end roster, including stars like Mark Andrews, Charlie Kolar, and the versatile fullback tight end Patrick Ricard, which may help cushion the impact of Likely's absence. But here's where it gets controversial. How much will missing most of training camp affect Likely's future contract and role on the team? Can he bounce back fully, or will this injury slow his upward trajectory? Meanwhile, not all news from the football front is gloomy. Rookie linebacker Mike Green is shining as he gets valuable reps in pads for the first consecutive days. Pass rush coach Chuck Smith praised Green's competitive edge, saying, "Mike is owning his stripes. Like any rookie, he has to work his way up, but he's competing at a very high level, showing the skills people expected from him." Ravens fans should be excited. Green, a second-round draft pick from Marshall University, made waves last college season by leading the Football Bowl subdivision in sacks with 17, a remarkable feat. His primary strength is pass rushing, but Green is also eager to demonstrate his abilities in run defense, showing versatility that could secure him a steady place in Baltimore's linebacker rotation. Reflecting on his performance in pads, Green said, "I tried to prove I'm a powerful rusher during the pre-draft process, and now, being on the field with pads, I'm finally able to showcase that. There's always room to get better, but it feels great so far." Green's relentless work ethic has caught the attention of teammates and coaches alike, helping him quickly adapt to the pro level. Linebacker Odafe Owe described him as a dog who really brings it, especially when suited up. Speaking of Owe, the 26-year-old pass rusher is facing his first full training camp after gaining an impressive 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason. Despite sweltering 100-degree practice conditions recently, Owe is confident that his increased size hasn't compromised his speed or endurance. The heat and pads are tough, But I'm feeling strong, he shared. I can still use my power moves and also hold up against the run. OA delivered a career-best 10 sacks last season. Despite starting organized football only in high school, a late start compared to most professionals, Coach Smith believes OA's best performance is still ahead of him, highlighting his adaptability across multiple pass-rushing roles, humility, and eagerness to learn as key factors fueling his development. Many doubted he'd reach this level. It takes different players different amounts of time, Smith noted. But with the organization's support, I expect great things from Odafe. Another player gaining momentum in practice is rookie defensive tackle Aeneas Peebles, a sixth-round pick known for being a fierce inside pass rusher. Peebles recorded 8 sacks over his last 2 college seasons, a solid indicator of his potential to disrupt offenses from the interior line. He's quickly adjusting to the rigorous, full-contact nature of NFL training camp, which has impressed coaches. Pass rush coach Smith elaborated, Peebles has incredible upside. People sometimes overlook him because he's only 6 feet tall. But at 293 pounds, he's powerful and lightning fast. His skill level and dedication to pass rushing are impressive. As he gains experience facing NFL blockers and complex protection schemes, he'll only improve. On a somber note, Ravens head coach John Harbaugh addressed the tragic shooting incident that occurred Monday in a Manhattan office building. Investigators believe the shooter aimed at the NFL's New York headquarters, making the attack especially chilling for the league. Among the 4 victims was New York City police officer Didarul Islam, whose death struck a chord with many. When asked about the tragedy following practice, Harbaugh expressed sympathy and concern, reflecting on how events like this remind us of the unpredictable dangers outside the game. This raises an important question for fans and observers alike. How should sports organizations respond to such incidents that touch their communities so closely? And what role can teams and players play in promoting safety and peace beyond the field? What do you think? How will Isaiah Likely's injury shape the Ravens' offense this season? Are rookies like Mike Green and Aeneas Peebles ready to fill big shoes? And in the wake of tragedy, what responsibility does the NFL have to address wider social issues? Share your thoughts below. Isaiah Likely's injury update. Will he play in Week 1? In a surprising turn of events, the Baltimore Ravens tight end Isaiah Likely has sustained a small fracture in his foot, raising concerns about his availability for the upcoming season. This injury, which occurred during a non-contact drill at the end of Tuesday's practice, has left fans and analysts alike wondering how it will impact the team's performance. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this setback actually open the door for other players to shine? According to reliable sources, if Isaiah Likely's recovery progresses smoothly, he may be able to return to the field early in the season. There's even a chance he could be ready for the Ravens' season opener against the Buffalo Bills on September 7th. This is crucial, as the Ravens are counting on his contributions right from the start. The injury happened during a one-on-one drill against safety Sanusi Kane, where Likely unfortunately limped off the field and was carted away. At just 25 years old, Likely is in the final year of his rookie contract, set to earn $3.4 million this season. Drafted in the 4th round in 2022, he had a breakout year last season, achieving personal bests with 42 receptions, 477 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. The Ravens boast one of the most formidable tight end groups in the NFL, featuring Likely alongside Mark Andrews and Charlie Kolar. However, all 3 tight ends are slated to become free agents after this season, which adds another layer of intrigue to the situation. If Likely is unable to play for an extended period, Kolar may step up significantly. While Kolar is primarily recognized for his blocking skills, he did manage to catch 9 passes for 131 yards. Andrews himself caught 11 touchdown passes, while Likely contributed 6, As fans, we must ask ourselves, how will this injury affect the Ravens' strategy moving forward? Will Kolar rise to the occasion, or will the team feel the absence of Likely more than anticipated? Share your thoughts in the comments below.